Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so we have an important article here that AT&T home internet users should be aware of. Okay, it's pretty safe to say that we had an idea that this would be coming following the moves that were made by T-Mobile within recent months. A number of customers have been notified about changes to autopay on the wireless side, right? So many of you have received notifications either via email or text. Some of you are saying that you've not been notified by T-Mobile. I've done some videos on it to help update some consumers that are not aware of the situation that T-Mobile will be indeed charging $5. Basically, you'll lose your autopay of $5 discount if you don't change your payment method. They will no longer be accepting credit cards due to ridiculous fees that their credit card companies are supposedly charging these wireless carriers. And T-Mobile specifically has said fees are just too high. We can no longer offer you the autopay discount while you're using your credit card. So they want a bank account or a debit card. And that's how they want it. And basically they're saying if you don't do it by July, I think it's July 26th or July 15th, somewhere around there, you will be losing the autopay discount. So you'll be charged $5 more a month if you don't hurry up and change it. Looks like AT&T is now following that procedure. They're following down that same path. However, it's with their home internet service. No word as if it'll be hitting the wireless side just yet. Pretty safe to say that it will eventually, and probably very soon. So the link for this article will be down below in the description in case you guys want to read the full article on your own or share it with someone else. You can do that by finding that link down there. All right, so let's go into the article here. AT&T has started to notify some customers that their DSL internet bill will be going up $10 a month starting July 16th of 2023. However, the good news is AT&T is offering you a way to save $5 a month on your internet bill. So the $5 a month will be in autopay, but you will have to use a debit card or a bank account in order to get that $5 a month discount. They will not be accepting credit cards. So because they're not, it's nice that they'll be offering you an autopay discount of $5, right? Being that they feel they need to raise the internet bill in order to make it, a profitable, program for them or plan for them, right? They need to raise the price. They feel it's too low. And obviously they feel they're not making enough profit off of it. So basically, if you set autopay, it'll just be going up $5. However, the issue here is the same issue with T-Mobile, more with T-Mobile because they've expressed themselves to be a little less professional with customer information. But it's pretty safe to say that none of these carriers really can be trusted. They've all had their issues with consumer data problems. They've all had data breaches, right? So I wouldn't call any of them safe. I wouldn't trust any of them with a debit card or bank account that I use on a regular basis. All right. But this is the procedure now this is the offering coming from AT&T. If you want the $5 discount, this is how it will be. And this is why I say that probably soon we're going to see a change in how they accept payment on the wireless side, because they're doing a test right now, I guess, to basically offer autopay here on the internet side. We already know that they offer the autopay discount on wireless, but pretty much safe to say that that's going to be changed the way they accept it. All right. So the article comes from Cord Cutters, and they're saying that AT&T is now requiring customers with autopay to use a debit card or bank account to get the $5 a month discount. And then also, there's another catch here. You must also be using paperless billing, so no statements in the mail. Okay. AT&T is obviously now joining a growing number of companies that are limiting autopay discounts to debit cards or bank accounts as payment methods. This comes as companies are trying to break free from the high cost of credit card fees. So obviously, like I said, T-Mobile has started to notify customers about that same deal, that if you want to keep the autopay, you have to add a debit card or bank account. And obviously the article wants to let you know, keep an eye out on your bill, because the price may change according to where you live as well. So the price for your internet may not be the same for everybody. It could vary by area. They're actually saying, so it might be 10, or it could be a little less, or maybe it's a little more. So I guess that's something you have to contact AT&T regarding. So then there's obviously a way to set it up. The article will tell you how to set up the auto pay or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, I'll say the same thing that I said about T-Mobile. I wouldn't trust any of them with my main bank account, because you could have a direct deposit coming in and, you know, God forbid there's a data breach, or just a disgruntled employee that wants to just sabotage the systems internally. You will suffer. You're gonna be the victim of that revenge scheme or whatever it is that takes place. Your information will be on the dark web, and you know good luck getting it off. You know, if your money's missing, you might be able to contact the bank. Might take a couple of months. Maybe you can retrieve it. Either way, why go through all that? Don't use a main bank account. Use a throwaway account. Never give them your main account. Open an account somewhere else just for that. It's like I've been saying, it's a pain in the butt because it's very inconvenient for people to do. You have to remember to transfer the money and so on and so forth. So it's never fun. But unfortunately, this is the way it's going. All these companies are doing it. They're tired of paying the fees, and the credit card companies are probably not going to come down on these fees. I mean, because they're going to say that they can't. They're going to say, well, cost of living is going up. Businesses are expensive to run. We have employees that want benefits, and we have payroll, and we rent offices that cost a lot of money to rent. So they'll have a million excuses. Maybe, if the FCC does get involved, maybe they can reach a small agreement to lower the fee slightly for these carriers. But I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a big issue. I think that the credit card companies are just going to try to dwindle their way out of it, because they're going to say, we can't cut back. We need the money to pay our staff and for everything else. So services are expensive, yada, yada, yada. That's how I see it. But, we'll see. I mean, if it gets out of hand, which it looks like it is, it looks like pretty much every company that you use, not just wireless, they're all going to do it. The cable companies, doesn't matter. I think that this is the trend we're going to be seeing now. Everyone's going to be trying to get out of it. So it could go where we see this for a while, we have to deal with it for a while, and then maybe it's true. Maybe an agreement will be worked out where they can only charge so much for these businesses, because the credit card companies are probably going to lose a lot of money now too, right? Nobody's going to be using their card to pay their bill. So it won't just be AT&T customers that are affected, or T-Mobile customers or Verizon, or it'll be all business customers that will probably have to eventually, any service that you use, Netflix, whatever, they're probably all going to start to do it once it catches on. Once they realize that they can do it and that they can bully a consumer into it, you have no choice, it's probably what's going to happen. So hopefully the credit card companies will work something out. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. It's much appreciated. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.